Okay, so I think this picks up. Hello, I think this picks up right up after the last video, except I like changed the layer blue. Um, I'm watching this right after I watched the last video, thus I look exactly the same, and I still have Tony with me. So covering up his naughty bits. Tony's charm point is the little bit of brown he has. Um, so he's not completely black. So I think he's also got a little bit of brown near his neck. So I'm wondering what his babies would look like if like he could get a all brown baby. Yeah. Do you want to make a baby? Do you want to be a papa? Um, yeah, it's my animal speaking voice. I get really high pitched. So anyway, yeah, let's see. I'm doing another line work on this, and I'm adding some lines that aren't in there that I'm gonna erase later because like for the hairline. I don't, yeah, make sure to get some space because I'm gonna keep the one line, but those other lines are gonna go away, so I need to differentiate. Um, yeah, so I think this is a pretty good Calvin, looking at it when it's blue. Um, can you go on my shoulder, or is that too scary for you? Is that too scary? Yeah. Okay, maybe it's scary because he's hanging out at the back. What? My arms are poised and ready to catch him. Or he could just like poop on me. That's a strong possibility, which I'm ready for. I've come to terms. Um, hmm. cut his claws yesterday, but could probably cut them more. Um, hmm. So yeah, I marked in some of the mouth just because I was thinking I'm gonna just completely do the mouth black and then erase where the tongue is. Um, I don't think was very exact with the circles he did for these, so I'm like, I don't have to get them exact either. One point of doing this video was after people see my poor like revisions to it, they can at least know that like, oh, he knows how to draw Calvin. He just doesn't know how to modify Calvin to look like himself. So these videos serve as like proof that I can pretty competently draw Calvin. Um, at least this specific picture of Calvin. Um, isn't that right? Makes the back of my neck warm. Oh, okay. Um, do you want to be in my hood? I can bring the hood up, you know. I could do I could do that. You want that? Okay. There. Think maybe he'll be happy with that. I'll be happy if he doesn't pee in there. So, let's see if both of us end up happy at the end of this. Um, okay. Hopefully, though, it's recording okay, because I have not checked it all after the recording of the other two videos. Um, when Watterson did this image for the outside of the umbrella, he only did that one line showing like where the point's going down. I think I add more lines on the, like in the inside, he has the lines, but on the outside, he doesn't. I think I choose to add them on the outside. Hmm. Okay, am I going to do the mouth now? Yeah. So I could have just probably have done this on another layer. as the black, but I wouldn't get to see this image right now. The darkness, the dark void that is Calvin's mouth. And his pants. So, I'm wearing glasses today because I fell asleep last night, and I remember getting up and deciding my contacts are too old, so I'm going to take them out and go to bed. But then I woke up and the contacts were still in. So either I dreamt that or I took out the contacts and then put them back in. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Speaking of crazy, are you okay in there, Tony? Um, maybe are you lonely? Do you miss your friends? Currently, we had two boy groups originally. Um, the ones we got the same time, gnocchi and fusilli, and then we had ravioli, and then we got rigatoni here, Tony. Um, and we had two groups, the fluffier ones and the original group, because gnocchi and ravioli don't like each other. Currently, raviolis with a lady, gnocchi's with a lady. So fusilli, and fusilli and um, rigatoni are together, and they're getting along just fine. So I'm happy with that. So I copied the layer, played around to be like, oh look, it's like a 3D color effect and everything. Forgot to get that top little knot point of the umbrella. I also forgot a line, there. I think I need to do one more line for the hand. Actually, no, it's because his cheek, you need that line because the cheek touches. So, I think the thing is I separate it, but I should, then I'm like, no, I'm gonna bring it, because then I have to like overlap them perfectly. So I was like, no, go. Yeah, there we go. Are you enjoying it back there? Ah! Ah! Ah. Is there any poop in my hood? Okay. No poop. We're in the clear. Thank you, Tony. Do you want to be down there? I can let you go down. If you want to just hang out between my feet. Okay. So yeah, I made a copy of the layer. Long story short, I made a copy of the layer, and I'm editing the copy to try to make it look like me. So for the hair, his hair is like choo 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 choo. The classic me, well, the current classic me, because classic me is just crazy hair, longer hair. But the current classic Adam is like the faux hawk going on. So I try to copy that, and then I try for the surprised eyes that I see in the comics. Because I wanted to be like, oh, Calvin's excited by this prospect, but I'm very scared. But I couldn't get the expression down. Like I could get an expression down, but it didn't look Watterson-esque. Maybe there was an issue with the line thickness or something. Or it's the fact that I could see that original smile underneath that made it difficult for me to picture other See, that's why I try to hide it, but it still didn't look right to me. So I just fiddle with it the whole time. It's like it's not bad, but it's like for some reason I can't get it to have the same feeling as Watterson's Calvin. Um, so pretty disappointed in myself with that. Um, hmm. Are you okay down there? He's just chilling. Um, between my feet. Um, well, between my socks. Um, so it's like, okay, if I get rid of some of the roundness in his face and switch to a big, but that it's like nothing I do. I could have stretched the face out more or something, I guess, is the issue. So I do like all of that basically. Can I skip ahead? Yeah, see there, I got that face I copied um from a comic strip there. I combine eyes, Sonic eyes. That didn't work out. Um I try combining them, disconnecting them, making them worried. Um I did even like wait. Uh, I want to see that erase. So yeah, and I didn't notice that when I was originally doing this. Um, that I have like sewn mouth shut Calvin unintentionally. Okay, yeah. Um, hmm. Yeah. So I think basically what I do is I just go back to the original. See, I keep going for it and like, no, that looks terrible. That looks terrible. Um, I try just adding some eyebrows. But no, in the end, I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna change this way the spikes look. The color of the spikes will be different as well. Um, I should have spent more time practicing with like different versions of Calvin to get a more of a feel of Calvin, um, or get like a feel of his design, I guess. Um, I don't know what next year's zodiac animal is, so like I already had this planned at the beginning of this year, but I'm just getting around to it. I think I shortened the back as well later on. So like if I open up and let's see, yeah, see, so if you look at this current version, I I see like I took away the stuff because I was gonna make him be on a skateboard. Um, I changed the hair a bit, but currently, as it stands, here's where we're at. Okay, so I added the rope, which I didn't copy, I just randomly did, because Hobbs yeah, see, I feel like I should fix that leg. It still bothers me the way it looks. Like the line quality. So instead of doing a skate, I mean, I was originally gonna have Calvin on a skateboard, but then I was like, in the jump, the skateboard would just go bloop into the water. It would be like down here. So I was like, oh no, that doesn't work. So I just switched it to like rollerblades. And currently, Hobbs is riding a unicycle. So I try to give it a bit of a curve because the wagon has that type of curve as well. Um, and like not the non-round wheels. So I tried to copy that a little bit, um, but not too much. And yeah, this is what I have so far. So I think going forward, I'm gonna I'm gonna was originally gonna have this be like portrait, but I switched it to landscape because I thought I could just continue this like water art on and then have the message right here. Um, and yeah, um, hmm. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry if anybody watching this wanted a surprise when they got their New Year's card, but yeah, I wanted to talk about it. So anyway, thank you for watching if you happen to watch, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Peace.